With the advent of mass means of transport, such as full container ships and jumbo jets, the world market has expanded, and time and distance have both been greatly reduced. Through the medium of new transport routes, exchange with people of various nations is being born. Thus, the more the market expands, the greater is the demand for integrated planning before goods begin to move. For an information network which can accurately control the flow of goods moving in all directions with ever-increasing speed. And also for an integrated transport system which can ensure certain delivery to the final destination. When evening descends on Tokyo, it is the morning rush hour in New York and noontime in London and Paris. At the communications center of Nippon Express, information from throughout the world is constantly being received. With representative offices in 18 cities in 14 major countries throughout the world, and in affiliation with over 130 transport companies in 85 countries, Nippon Express is prepared to transport freight to any location in the world. Each year, the people engaged in international transport operations meet and exchange information. What changes are occurring in general conditions in each country? What possibilities are there for developing new markets and new transport routes? An integrated international transport system is being pursued which can transport goods more quickly, more safely, and also economically. With the advent of the jumbo jet, the transport of air cargo entered a new age. Each time an air cargo plane arrives, Tokyo's Haneda Airport becomes the scene of hurried activity. Here, live cargo and fresh foods are immediately cleared through customs. General freight is quickly moved under bond to the Tokyo Aircargo City Terminal, otherwise called TACT, located in the Tokyo suburb of Baraki. This terminal was created with the objective of linking Tokyo with the new Narita Airport to handle the increasing flow of international cargo so that it can be quickly cleared through customs. This is TACT. As you can see, the terminal buzzes with activity. The cargo is handled by what is called the air waybill number. Import freight is increasing not only in terms of quantity, but also in terms of type of goods, and customs duties depend upon their classification. In the office, an accurate customs declaration is made for the goods owner, and duties are quickly calculated. Speed is the essence of air freight. If great time was required in clearing customs, this significance would be lost. Because clearing goods through customs is complicated work, Nippon Express experts are thoroughly familiar with import systems which change according to the economic situation and with the customs codes and regulations of the countries of the world. At the customs house, too, the air waybill number plays a big role. This is because if this number and the number on the documents previously sent by the consignor are checked against each other, the content of the freight is soon apparent. Thus, when the required customs inspection has been passed and the goods owner has paid the duties, customs procedures are then complete. The freight, which has now been moved from the bonded warehouse, is speedily transported to all corners of the country by means of the Nippon Express network. With the development of the Japanese economy, the quantity of air freight sent overseas has increased enormously. This is the network of branches and sales offices which have been established throughout Japan to speed up the flow of air freight. Here is one of these offices, the Nippon Express Yaisu Air Service branch in Tokyo. A salesman leaves the office with new information in his briefcase. In accordance with the requests of the shipper, he selects means by which the goods can be transported quickly and cheaply. He picks a route by which the goods can be delivered to the consignee's door, no matter whether the destination be a remote rural village in a foreign country. Meanwhile, at the office, invoices, customs declarations, and other documents necessary for export are prepared from information from the shipper. Export freight is brought to the bonded warehouse at Shinagawa, where it waits for the completion of clearance procedures by the Tokyo Customs House. On occasion, the goods are inspected by customs officials. In air freight, a system called the graduated rate system is applied, by which the freight rate is reduced for increased weight of shipment. Therefore, freight gathered from numerous shippers is sorted and consolidated according to destination. By consolidation, even the smallest of shipments can take advantage of the merits of the graduated rate system. Furthermore, for the freight handled by Nippon Express, a document called the House Air Bill is used. The House Air Bill is one freight bill through to the destination. With this bill, even after the shipment has been turned over to the airline, full responsibility is taken right up to the consignee's door. One can easily say that through this integrated transport system, the preconception of air transport entailing high cost has now become a thing of the past. Containers, which are conveniently used in air freight, actually originated in the field of marine transport. This is the Oi container yard in Tokyo. Containerization brought about epoch-making technical innovation in the transport of freight. That is, not only did it bring about mechanization and labor saving in cargo handling, but it made for easier connection with other means of transport, such as truck and railroad. But more than this, it added new attraction to sea transport by speeding up the flow of goods. Container collection points called inland depots have been established in numerous locations. These inland depots have eliminated the handicap of landlocked prefectures in Japan and have made it possible for inland shippers to make use of the merits of container transport. This is the inland depot at Takasaki, northwest of Tokyo. The shipper need not travel to the port himself, for here he can complete everything, from export procedures to loading arrangements. Because this Nippon Express through bill of lading is extremely reliable, it also has the merit of speeding up export finance. Here, too, the freight consolidation system is being used, and goods are sent quickly to the container freight station. This is Kobe Port, the western base of operations. Here is Port Island, a newly built yard exclusively for containers. Today, in the field of international transport, a system called intermodal transport is receiving attention. In this multiple system of transport, container ships, railways, trucks, and airplanes are effectively combined together. The containers being loaded onto this ship are bound for Canada by this intermodal transport. Eastern Canada has become an important new market, so an intermodal transport system called Packtainer was introduced. Packtainer stands for Pacific Ocean Container Transport. Goods shipped by the Packtainer route can be sent 15 days faster than by the conventional Panama Canal route, and 5 days faster than by non-containerized freight cars. The container ship from Japan arrives in Vancouver. The Packtainer moves to its final destination with the seal untouched, and the cost is calculated based on a through rate according to the freight classification. At Vancouver, Services involved with the transshipment are smoothly completed by our associate, Border Brokers Limited, one of Canada's leading customs brokers and forwarding companies. These containers are loaded onto the Canadian Pacific Railroad and head for Toronto. Canadian Rockies. Looking at this train with its center section still in the long tunnel, one can easily see how the intermodal system harmonizes with the Canadian railways. The train continues to run day and night until it reaches Toronto. Toronto at midnight. The Nippon Express representative office at this hour. The telex machine continues to type out the train's location as it passes through the major stations. Arriving at the office in the morning, the Nippon Express representative confirms the arrival of the containers and gives the necessary directions to the local agent. All customs clearances and other procedures are taken care of by the agent, but occasionally the Nippon Express representative may also be present when important matters come up. The containers which arrived today brought the equipment for televising the Montreal Olympics. The representative is also present at the unpacking destination and sees that all is well. Thus, integrated international transport means the taking of full responsibility clear through to the final destination.
カナダモントリオールは素晴らしい青空で明けました。楓の葉がカラカラと風になって、ここカナダのオリンピックスタジアムは7万2000の大観衆が詰めかけまして、そして日の丸日本が見えてまいりました。49番目の入場でございます。日の丸紅白の揃いのブレザーがすぐ目の前に浮かんでまいります。日本から駆けつけましたファンの方々が日の丸を振っております。聖火台に今若者2人上がりました。聖火台に点火です。
The Olympic events were thus televised to Japan.
2人心を合わせて点火いたしました。明るい炎が明かりました。
A sister to the Packtainer service to the east is the Transcon service to the west. This is an intermodal transport system to Europe utilizing the Trans-Siberian Railroad. The port of Nahotka in the Soviet Union. Because Nippon Express has an agency contract with the Soviet Soyuz Funeshtrans, SVT, cargo handling goes smoothly. Nahotka Station. With the containers on board, the train begins its trip across Siberia. A distance of about 9,000 kilometers is covered in approximately 2 weeks' time. Transcon is the shortest route to Europe. Compared to traditional routes to Europe, savings can be made of 7 days' time and over 10% in freight charges. The Transcon route divides into 3 branches at Moscow and covers the whole of Europe. This is the Finnish border station of Vainikala. The red engine waiting on the right is that of the Finnish railway. Coming up from behind is the dark green engine of the Soviet Union. The border is about 1 kilometer away on the other side of the woods. Without transshipment and without breaking the seals, the train quickly begins to move again after merely changing the dark green engine for the red one. From here, the containers are sent by Nippon Express European agents to all parts of Europe, by railroad, by truck, and sometimes by ship. From the SVT in the Soviet Union and from the European agents, reports on container movements constantly flow into representative offices located throughout Europe. This is the Nippon Express Amsterdam representative office. Representatives not only handle large jobs such as Transcon, but also on occasion give advice to local people concerning transportation problems. Representative offices are strategically located in the European commercial network. Furthermore, the route from Omsk into Iran has become a popular rail and truck route. Nippon Express also undertakes the transport of heavy loads, such as petroleum plant equipment, utilizing the conventional European and Suez Canal routes. Not only transporting these loads, but also setting them in place is another important job of Nippon Express. Through cooperation with local people, Nippon Express contributes to the progress of many nations. Now, what about countries near to Japan? Between Japan and Korea, an integrated transport system has been established utilizing containers of the Japanese National Railways. Within Japan, containers are handled by Nippon Express and the Japanese National Railways. Utilizing the 3 round trips per week ferry service from Shimonoseki, the containers cross over to Busan, Korea, where they are handled by the Korea Express Company, an agent of Nippon Express. Singapore. Singapore occupies a major position in the distribution network in Southeast Asia, and, since attaining independence, has increased its trade with Japan. Numerous Japanese firms have taken up business in Singapore. Nippon Express Singapore Private Limited was newly established in joint venture with C&P Industries and the Siaxan Trading Company, 2 local firms. This is the Singapore Company's office. The local corporation is not merely an agent, but has been established to conduct independent operations so as to contribute to the strengthening of integrated international transport. Let's take a look at actual operations by introducing another local corporation, Nippon Express USA Incorporated. New York, Manhattan Island. Its symbol, the World Trade Center building. In this building is one of the sales offices of Nippon Express USA. The company has a nationwide network reaching out from its headquarters in New York to branches located in major cities. Through this network, Nippon Express USA maintains close cooperation with not only Japan, but agencies located throughout the world. It undertakes complicated import and export business and performs detailed transport services. With a reputation for excellent service, the number of American clients is on the increase.
I'm the export traffic manager for the J.
This man wishes to send a knitting machine from his Los Angeles factory to Japan in a hurry.
And we have a shipment of photocopy parts to be sent to Japan, about 10,500 pounds.
Aircraft arrangements, customs clearance procedures, and other matters are all arranged for by one telephone call to the Los Angeles branch. On Manhattan Island, traffic congestion is a problem. Also, with the existing distribution facilities, the increasing amount of freight cannot be adequately handled. For these reasons and others, Japanese companies are shifting their base of operations to New Jersey. To provide these companies with all necessary assistance, a new warehouse is being put in operation. This warehouse is receiving considerable use as a major stock point and as a distribution center. Moving is a troublesome affair, even within one's own country. When the moving is to another country, this troublesome work increases several-fold. But with Nippon Express USA, complicated matters, including customs procedures, are eliminated. This is Los Angeles. Here is located a branch of Nippon Express USA. A truck arrives from the Los Angeles branch. And this is that knitting machine we were talking about. Through the network of Nippon Express USA, the knitting machine, which the American shipper who visited the New York office said he wanted to send in a hurry, has been quickly picked up. All necessary procedures were completed for shipping to Japan. Today, when liberalization of the economy and diversification of trade is in progress, and especially for Japan, which has few resources and must rely upon trade, integrated international transport is playing a major role. With its motto of rapid, safe, and economical transport, Nippon Express will continue to contribute to the world's transportation needs far into the future.